Well, my friends, Gary Goals and fellow poets, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do another react video, but this time we're not going to react to just one sort of specific program or movie. It's going to be lots of different things all combined together. I was supposed to be doing an ASMR video. It was supposed to come out yesterday. I finally got the mic fixed. When I sat down to record, I was about halfway through, and then I realized I live under a flight path, and so I got halfway through recording. But these ASMR videos, for those who don't know, are supposed to be relaxing. They're supposed to help you fall asleep at night. And so I figured a plane in the background is going to destroy all of that. So I have to wait until the last commercial flight comes out of Heathrow, which is about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. So I'm going to do that on Friday. I'm going to record those on Friday. So just to make sure that you guys have got some content for this week, we're going to throw another reaction video together. And there's, lo and behold, there's quite a few clips out there to do that to. So maybe we'll have a part 1 and a part 2. Shout out to Nano, who gave me this idea. And I didn't find a poetry scene for this video, but I'm sure there's some out there, so maybe for part 2 we'll get some recess going. But for now, I have got quite a few clips lined up, so let's just jump straight in. Okay, so this is probably the most famous scene from Dead Poet Society. Now, I could react to the whole movie of Dead Poet Society because it's about poetry, but I thought it'd be a nice way to kick this video off with a clip from Dead Poet Society, and the video is called "What Will Your Verse Be?" And gosh, does the world need Miss Robin Williams, man? Yeah, let's play the clip. Before I do that, let me just make sure that you guys can even hear it, which you can't. Technology is not my strong suit. Right, here we go.
Words and language. No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world. Now, see that look in Mr. Pitt's eye? Like 19th century literature has nothing to do with going to business school or medical school, right? Maybe.
I just love this clip. It's a famous GIF. I know what's coming, and maybe some of you guys do, and some of you guys don't. But it's so powerful. I don't know if you guys know, but there is actually a book. I think the book came out after the film, but it's an enjoyable book. It's an enjoyable read. It will only take took me I think 3 days to get through it, but it's an enjoyable read. So do look out for that.
Mr. Hopkins, you may agree with them, thinking, yes, we should simply study our Mr. Pritchard and learn our rhyme and meter and go quietly about the business of achieving other ambitions. I have a little secret for you. Huddle up. Huddle up!
You guys know my story by now. I used to skip. Oh my gosh, I've got a cut on my hand. Tangent. I don't know where that came from. I just felt like a burning or a stinging. Now I've got a cut on my hand. Where'd that come from? Yeah, I used to skip poetry classes in school during like GCSE English and stuff. I wish I had this teacher right here.
We don't read and write poetry because it's cute. We read and write poetry because we are members of the human race, and the human race is filled with passion. Medicine, law, business, engineering, these are noble pursuits and necessary to sustain life. But poetry, beauty, romance, love, these are what we stay alive for. To quote from Whitman, oh me.
That is the famous GIF. Poetry, love, romance, these are what we stay alive for.
O life of the questions of these recurring, of the endless trains of the faithless, of cities filled with the foolish, what good amid these, O me, O life? Answer, that you are here, exists and identity. That the powerful play goes on and you may contribute a verse. That the powerful play goes on and you may contribute a verse.
Beautiful.
What will your verse be?
Love it. Robin Williams, man. What a talent. Great comedian, great comedic actor, great dramatic actor, man. What a great scene. What great words from Whitman. What great performances from Williams. And by the way, remember when we watched that Taylor Swift music video? And I said, is that Ethan Hawke? What the hell is Ethan Hawke doing here? Random. It wasn't random. Dead Poet Society, Tortured Poets Department. It was a little cameo, a little reference to that. So nicely done. Yeah, what a great scene. What great words. Take it to heart for sure. Let's move on to the next clip. We've got here poetryscene.wmv. Oh, no, we didn't want to do that. We didn't want to do that. Okay, let's play.
Poems of the privacy of the night and of men like me. This poem, drooping, shy, and unseen, that I always carry and that all men carry.
Not bad for Whitman. Hey.
Oh, another Whitman. I don't know what movie this is from. I don't even know who was reading that. I guess this guy here. We're jumping straight into the poetry. Jeez, that didn't take long.
But you got a visitor.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Well, don't apologize. Come on up here, darling. We could use a little something around here besides the smell of lumber.
I think this is The Notebook. I haven't seen that. I think this is The Notebook. If so, I haven't seen this since I was a teenager. Oh my god, I loved this movie.
Dad, this is Allison Hamilton.
Allison, glad to meet you.
Allie.
Allie?
Nice to meet you, Mr. Kelly.
Well,
Yeah, I think
Mr.
it's
Kelly,
the
what am I, old or something? You call me Frank. Here, come in and have a seat.
Ready?
So, Allie, well, she is pretty, son.
Yes?
She's a lot prettier than you let on.
Oh, is that right?
No, it's not right.
Oh dear. I hope that wasn't all of the poetry, like bang, straight in there. We'll see.
believe
I
what he
can't
said.
remember
What is this you got?
this scene. I did watch this
I
movie a
brought you
lot.
something.
Well, let's see. Let's have a look. Did you do this?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's beautiful. Look at that. That's a damn picture there. Well, I know just where we can put that. Thank you.
Oh, that was a lovely poem. What was it?
Whitman. See, when, when he was a little kid, he used to stutter real bad.
Dad?
So, well, you did.
I didn't know.
My god. How Ryan Gosling looks so young there. It's making me feel old.
That?
I stammered.
Stammered, stutter, what's the difference? Couldn't understand a damn thing he said, so I got him to read him poetry out loud. It wasn't very pretty at first, but then his stutter went away.
Oh, one of many great benefits of poetry, right?
Well, it's a good idea, that poetry.
Yeah, I thought so.
Huh?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I'm a
Oh,
Tennyson
how young
man
he looks
myself,
there,
but he
jeez.
likes Whitman for some reason. I don't know.
It's the kind that awakens the soul, that makes us reach for more, that plants a fire in our hearts and brings peace to our.
Yeah, there was some kind of jump there in scenes, I think. Again, it's been a while since I've watched The Notebook, but I think that was a bit of a jump there.
minds. And that's what you've given me. That's what I'd hope to give to you forever.
I love you. I'll be seeing you. No.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful story.
Yes, it is.
I don't know why, but it makes me feel sad.
Me too.
I know you feel lost right now, but don't worry. Nothing is ever lost or can be lost. The body, sluggish, aged, cold, the embers left from earlier fires shall duly flame again.
Did you write that?
No. That was Walt Whitman.
Great stuff. Wow, yeah, I haven't seen that for a long, long time. No, 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 no.
Jasmine.
No, 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 no. Oh my gosh, it's going wild. Yeah, I haven't seen The Notebook for a while. Wow, brings back memories. Love. Okay, let's move on to the next clip. Thomas Shelby poetry scene. Peaky Blinders, season 6, episode 1. Don't kill me, guys. Don't hate me, but I've never seen Peaky Blinders. And I've deleted I think it was on Netflix for a while, and I deleted my Netflix, so maybe I'll never get round to it. Maybe I'll just have to buy the box set. But I've heard it's very good. So yeah, this is a 3-minute clip, so I'm definitely gonna have to like stop every now and then as much as I can, otherwise copyright strike. I'll probably get a copyright strike regardless, but Thomas Shelby poetry scene, let's give it a go.
You haven't touched your drink, Tom.
Sometimes these closed captions that are auto-generated aren't quite correct. You haven't tossed your drink? I don't think that's a phrase. I think it should have been you haven't touched your drink. Could be wrong.
You know, since we last met, Michael, well, I've become a better man. I now realise that whiskey is just fuel for the loud engines inside your head.
That's yourself, Owen.
There's a bit of a dramatic strum of the guitar there, or some kind of music when the punchline dropped. Listen.
That's yourself.
I now realise that whiskey is just fuel for the loud engines inside your head.
That's yourself, Owen.
Bit of a dramatic use of the soundtrack there, but never mind, it's all good.
What is this guy, a fucking poet?
Huh? Oh, I do read poetry, but I don't yet write it. They say the fog is going to get worse. Better get off this island before it drops us here.
Just understand.
Yeah, those closed captions, not quite hitting it there.
Uncle Jack decides everything, okay? And I decide when the meeting is over. So sit down till I say. My fair. Put some fucking hair on your chest, huh?
It says poetry scene. I hope that the only mention of poetry isn't just that he reads poetry but doesn't write it. I'm assuming there's going to be a poem in here at some point.
Good boy. Now, give us all a poem before we go.
Okay, here we go. One thing I was going to say before the poem kicks off. I thought that these guys were meant to be in Birmingham, but I'm hearing every accent but the Brum accent. He sounds like a East Londoner to me, but again, I haven't watched Peaky Blinders, and I actually don't know the history behind it. Maybe they were East Londoners that moved up to Brum? I don't know. Someone school me in the comments, please.
Want to hear a poem?
Oh. Scratch that. That sounded like a Brum accent to me.
Want to hear a poem? What about you? Brain box. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath. My wrath did end.
Hang on, I got a plane. I don't think this mic is going to pick it up, but I got a plane going over me, so I didn't I didn't hear that very well. Let me go back so I can actually hear the poem. After all this time, 2 minutes without a poem.
I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath. My wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told it not. My wrath did grow.
See, this is why poetry is the best art form ever. I know I'm biased, but look how many different, look how great it is. You can use poetry to intimidate. You can use poetry to fix stutters. There's so many uses for poetry. This is why sing its praises from the hilltop.
It's from The Poison Tree by William Blake. You won't have heard of him. Meeting over. Oh, and by the way, my friend, the police commissioner, told me that he'd spoken to his
Okay, I'm getting so confused. I'm getting so confused with
commissioner.
that.
Told me that he'd spoken to his
I mean, look, Cillian Murphy's an amazing actor, so who am I to say? But I don't know. Let's move on. Okay, Afterlife. I've seen this actually. I don't remember a poem being in it. With Ricky Gervais. I didn't think much of it. I didn't like it, if I'm honest with you. Mostly because I just got the impression that Ricky Gervais was trying to wear as much as he could for no apparent reason other than to be Ricky Gervais and push boundaries. It wasn't for me. It's 4 minutes long, so maybe I can. Is the whole thing a poem? Let me just see what this is.
Good night. You said it.
Okay. That didn't sound like a poem.
I've loved you ever since. You fat twat.
People think that all those things I miss doing.
Let's just watch it from the beginning and see how we go.
If you're watching this, then I'm not around anymore. I couldn't say any of this to your face. It's too embarrassing. For you, not for me, obviously. You're never very good at hearing how lovely you are. But you're lovely. But you're absolutely fucking useless. So I thought I'd leave you a little guide to life without me. Don't go blaming the world. You know how grumpy you get when things don't go your way. But you've got such a good heart. You're born like it. You can't contrive it. You're just decent. What did you do that for?
You look sad.
I've loved you ever since. You fat twat.
People think that all those things I miss doing with Lisa, I could just do them anyway, and that would make me feel better. But,
Okay, I'm just gonna. Most played.
so magical.
Okay, maybe there isn't a poem in this scene. It doesn't. It just says afterlife/grief. It doesn't say anything about poetry, so maybe I've clicked on one that doesn't have a poem. So let's move on. The assassination of Jesse James. Poetry and something else. This is probably going to get me demonetized, but let's go.
Wasn't a squaw. She was pretty. She had yellow hair, like like something.
Like hair bobbed from a ray of sunlight.
See, even Jesse James was into poetry. So anyone that thinks ill of poetry and that it's not cool, Jesse James thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, like that. You talk good.
You can hide things in vocabulary.
Maybe you and me could write her a note. Send it by post.
See, all you gotta do, Ed, is predict her needs and beat her to the punch.
Well, this girl, she had a real specific job.
Specific?
We was only together once. She's afraid of lightning. She came up under the wagon and just colored right up to me. She gave me a kind price, too.
Well, I'll be. That is specific.
This guy closest to camera, I feel like I recognize him, but I don't know where from. If you guys know where he's from, where I might have seen him before, let me know in the comments down below.
Yeah, sure, she'd been with other people, but the kind of things she said to me, people just don't say unless they really mean it.
My love says she would marry only me, and Jove himself could not make her care. For what women say to lovers, you'll agree, one writes on running water or on air.
My God, that's good. Let's write her that.
Nah. Poetry don't work on whores.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, Slam Poetry, 22 Jump Street. I think so many of us have seen this clip. We even watched it on a live stream once before, but how could I do one of these react videos without including this, without including this scene?
You'll see, it's good.
This is a work in progress. So, slam poetry, yelling, angry, waving my hands a lot, specific point of view on things. Cynthia, Jesus died for our Cynthias. Jesus cried. Runaway bride. Julia Roberts. Julia Rob hurts. Cynthia. Cynthia. You're dead. You are dead. Bop boop beep bop bop boop bop. You're dead. That's for Cynthia. Who's dead.
Nope, no free ads. Get ASOS off quick. Don't worry, folks, you're probably looking like, what the hell, it's Moulin Rouge. But we'll get to that in a second, yeah. I miss Jonah Hill. I want to see some more of Jonah Hill in my films. Yeah, we've seen that before. That's quite a popular clip. So, next we have Moulin Rouge. Satin's poetry scene. I'm looking at this right now. I have seen this film. I think we watched it in secondary school. Looking at this now, what the hell were we doing watching this in secondary school? I don't know. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks. I can't remember it. But let's get started.
Is everything all right?
Oh my God! Again, how young does Ewan McGregor look? It's making me feel so old. What the hell? Where has time gone? This doesn't feel like it's as old as it looks, if that makes sense.
A little nervous. It's just sometimes it takes a while for, inspiration to come.
Oh, yes. Let Mummy help. Does that inspire you?
Why were we watching this in school?
Let's make love.
Make love?
You want to, don't you?
Well, I can do.
No, tell the truth. You feel the poetry. Oh, come on. Really?
I really can't remember this film. What the hell were those guys doing on the roof?
He's got a huge...
This definitely says poetry scene. I'm waiting for the poetry.
Talent! Yes, I need your poetry now!
All right. It's a little bit funny. This feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can.
It's a little bit funny. This feeling inside. Is that not a song? That's Elton John, isn't it? This is my song. You can tell everybody. Yeah, that's Elton John, your song, no? Wait, I guess that's the joke. Or maybe it's just a coincidence. We're gonna have to, obviously, we're gonna have to watch.
Who can easily hide.
Yeah,
Is this,
okay, he's going with Elton John.
is this okay? Is this what you want?
Poetry. Yes. Yes. Yes, this is what I want, naughty words. Oh.
I don't.
Oh, naughty.
I don't have much money, but I'd buy if I did. I'd buy a big house where we both could live.
Oh, so bad.
If I were a sculptor, but then again, no. Or a man who makes potions at a travelling show.
Oh, don't stop.
I know it's not.
Fair play to Nicole Kidman. That takes, you know, some releasing of inhibitions to do that in front of a camera crew and, well, a film crew in general.
Not much.
Give me more. Yes. 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 Oh.
But it's the best I can do.
Naughty. Don't stop. Yes. Yes. Yes.
My gift is my song.
Okay, McGregor's got a voice on him. Okay. That's the end of the video anyway. See, same with the Family Guy episode, The Power of Poetry. Pay attention, guys. And girls. Okay, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I love this movie. I don't remember any poetry being in it, but again, like most of these clips, I haven't seen the film in a while. So this is our last clip, so we'll see how we get on.
Do you like quotes, Howard?
What do you mean?
Oh, you know, like famous.
Like, quotes. There's no mention of poetry in the title again, so another leap of faith similar to that. What clip did we watch? Oh yeah, the Afterlife clip. So another leap of faith, assuming that there's poetry in this. I just searched poetry scenes on YouTube, so.
Quotes. I find reading them inspirational, and in my reading, I've come across some I thought you might like too.
Well, I'd love to hear some.
There's one that goes, "Blessed are the forgetful, for they get the better even of their blunders."
That's Nietzsche, right?
Yeah, and here I thought I could tell you something you didn't know.
Oh no, it's a good quote. I'm happy we both know it.
Yeah. Oh, and there's this other one I like. It's by.
I completely missed that. Let me go back.
Nietzsche, right?
Yeah, and it goes, "Blessed are the forgetful, for they get the better even of their blunders."
That's Nietzsche, right?
That was too quick.
And here I thought I could tell you something you didn't know.
Oh no, it's a good
you can't
quote.
trust the
I'm
closed
happy we
captions.
both know it.
Yeah. Oh, and there's this other one I like. It's by Pope Alexander, and it goes,
Alexander Pope.
yeah, shit. It's just that I told myself not to say Pope Alexander and sound like a dope, and then I go ahead and
Well,
say,
it's no big deal.
"You're such a sweetheart." The quote goes, "How happy is the blameless vessel's lot, the world forgetting by the world forgot. Eternal sunshine of a spotless mind, each prayer accepted, and each wish resigned."
I want to be a great, big, huge elephant with a huge trunk like that.
Clementine.
I haven't heard that one. It's lovely.
I just thought it would be appropriate, maybe.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, guys, I hope that you enjoyed that video. Some really lovely clips in there, and it just goes to show how great poetry is, how versatile poetry is. I love it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you know of any poetry scenes for us to do a part 2, again, leave them in the comments down below and we'll do another part 2. I need to find a reaction to a recess clip. So there'll definitely be a part 2. There was loads of clips, to be fair. I just chose the ones that spoke to me the most. So again, if you want to YouTube poetry scenes and you find any that amuse you and you want to see me react to, leave them in the comments down below. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Let's try and get 20 likes on every single video. That would be great. That's my challenge to you guys. And until next week, which will be an ASMR video, whether it breaks me, I don't care. Happy writing and see you soon.